How tough was it to block out for both of you guys to block out some of that noise?
Yeah. I would say that, and I'm very glad I did this, that might have been one of my best strengths. And I think it helped me more than I think I can tell now that I'm out of it, that it helped me more than I ever thought it would. We had a lady at Notre Dame named Katie Myers. She was doing a lot of social media stuff, and she handled my account. Like during the season,
Amazing.
I didn't even want to see it. You know it's there, right? You just lost. Whether you had a good game or not, you're the quarterback at Notre Dame. Like, go check your DMs, right? Like, no matter what, even if you think you're like the toughest guy, even reading that stuff, like, it sucks. So she would text me like, hey, we just lost to Georgia by a touchdown. She would text me on the bus on the ride to the plane. Don't go on Instagram until we land. I would say, sounds good. Don't want to be on it anyways. And then I could go on Instagram later, and she's already went through and deleted all the negative stuff. So that was huge. I wasn't a big social media guy at all until it was off season. So
that's amazing.
I think I was doing that and not realizing how much that was actually helping me. So I'm glad I did that. Yeah. Because if you go read all the good stuff too, it might make you a big head.
Feel good.
So she helped me a lot. She still helps me to this day around my Instagram. Did you do anything like that? I just didn't.
I didn't do that.
Yeah. It's different too. Like, I mean, was there ever like a certain play you had that you were about to get your DMs flooded with negative stuff?
I mean,
at quarterback, it really doesn't matter.
Quarterback, you're getting it.
I feel like quarterback is different. Like, you get a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
To either bounce back or hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Even more.
Yeah.
At corner, it's like one play, you give up a bomb,
and it might not even be your fault.
Yeah.
Because they don't know it's cover two, but Buddy didn't help you out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's probably when you get stuff that, like, whatever.
On the field, it's not that bad, but like when you know it's not your fault on the field, it's like, I know it's not my fault. Like, I'm just whatever social media says doesn't matter. Yeah.
Fans don't know.
So it's like on that play, like what the fans said, it doesn't really matter. But like on a play that it is your fault, like when you get bombed, like I've gotten bombed. I haven't gotten like, maybe I got mossed a couple times, but I remember against Florida State, it was like one of my better games though. I'll do Miami. I'll do a game we lost. So we played at Miami. The game we got blown out.
That was one of the craziest environments I've ever been to this day.
I didn't
People don't believe it too, because you say at Miami and they go, what?
Miami,
Dolphins can't even fill that stadium.
Miami had this place not a seat, rocking.
Not a seat left.
I couldn't hear.
Hard Rock Stadium, not a seat open. Sold out. I would never forget. Pre-game, Ed Reed's out there. A-Rod's out there.
Ray Lewis.
The Rock is out there.
Oh, dude.
Dude, this place was playing like deep house music, like rave music, and all their students were going nuts because the tradition, Catholics versus comics. Sorry to interrupt you, but I'll never forget that as up there, top 3 loudest for sure. Do you agree?
Yeah, 100%.
Couldn't hear anything. Turnover chain, that was the
That was
start.
the hype. That was the turn. That was when they first started the turnover chain.
Unfortunately,
did you turn it?
I let them pull that chain out once. Oh yeah, tough game for us.
You want to finish your thought? Because I have a question that adds on to that.
The turnover chain was crazy, but the Miami game, Braxton Berrios, I knew he, like, growing up in, like, he was 2 years older than me maybe, but like in this time, like the opening, all that stuff, he was like electric. Like he had like a lot of like juice behind him. And we were playing them, and like to me, it's just I got some homies from home who like favorite team like is Miami. I don't know why, but that's their favorite team. And so they were like talking about Braxton Berrios, and I'm like, nah, I was ever like, I'm strapping them or whatever. So I look forward to those matchups. But we were playing cover 0 in the in goal line, and they ran the same play back to back. So I'm like, Coach Elko was the DC at the time, so he loved cover 0, and I'm like, bro, like cover 0 for a DB in the red zone. I'm playing, and I'm on the slot.
So hard.
Terrible. So I'm playing inside leverage. I think they run it the first time, but like he runs a corner route, like clearly has the leverage on me. Like if they threw it, he would have beat me.
He came back to the huddle and said, bro.
And he was chatting while he was like didn't get the ball but chatting, and I was like don't say like ish, but I was like until you catch a pass on me. The very next play, they got coaches in the booth obviously, so they saw it. We called cover 0 again, same formation, everything. Boom.
Were you playing
he runs a corner
inside
route.
leverage? You were not gonna give like a
because if you give up a slant in cover 0, it's like what are you doing?
Make them make the perfect.
You got to
pass the
throw a
corner.
long corner
I feel
route,
you.
and like whoever the quarterback was threw a perfect ball, and it's like a,
Rozier
it
or
was like,
something Rozier, remember that? That sounded like something like
I
that.
don't know who it was. Number 12 though. I don't
Yeah.
know his name, but
He
he
balled
threw a perfect corner route, and there's a picture of me like chasing,
I've seen
and like and like him just catching a pass right there, and like I dove and everything. So then it's like him getting up, me getting up, and he's just like talking
Your head's
mad
down,
trash,
dude.
and then so like that was a play where I got like ripped on social media, but like any
So
other
you saw
time,
it all, or did you just go through and delete it, all, or did you just ignore it? What'd you do?
No, like I saw it all because at the end of the day, I was like, I mean, like in that year, I was making hella plays. So it was like early on, it was just like,
It is
oh,
what it
people love me. But like at the end of the day, you're gonna get beat. And like that was a play and position where I was like, he just pulled up the play.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like that was a play where I'm like, I'm not gonna say the coach got me beat on that play, but like
They beat
call,
you to the one place that they could.
the call did not help me on that play.
You got it right there.
Yeah, we can watch it really quick.
The play call, yeah, it's crazy that he pulled this up. The play call did not help me.
But this slow mo after this.
But you know,
And he was talking.
oh no,
Like dying.
Dime.
That's a great pass.
You're right. I see what you're saying. Make them make the hard.
And so I'm like,
Throw and catch,
"Oh,"
and
but
they
like,
did.
but like as a player on the field, like you know, it's just like you know you're gonna get dogged that play. But
Yeah.
you know, in that game, it's like, damn, everybody got dogged probably on social media. But at the end of the day, especially at DB, it's just like you gotta next play focus. And same
For
with like
sure.
Instagram or social media. At the end of the day, it's like I
Also,
can have
just like
one
look
bad
who's
game.
messaging you. You know, it's always motivating. Like this guy,
Yeah, it was,
isn't it worth my time?